Our daily Bible reading lesson today is It is His Church. Thank you for listening. You know, I'm supposing that as you listen to this, that you're in your house, your car, something like that. You know, what if I were to come over to your house and I decided I didn't like the color of it, so I started painting it. Or maybe I decided I wanted to move a wall. Or maybe I wanted, well, whatever the change may be. You'd look and you'd say, what are you doing, Jack? You can't do that. This is my house. This is my car. Whatever it is that we own, we realize that we have ownership of it and we regulate what is done to it, what can be changed, how things are done within it even. Well, you know, yesterday in our reading in the book of Matthew, the 16th chapter, Jesus asked his disciples, whom say ye that I am? Well, Peter answered and said, Thou art the Christ, the Son of the living God. And Jesus answered and said, Blessed art thou, Simon Bar-Jonah, flesh and blood hath not revealed this unto thee, but my Father which is in heaven. And I say unto thee that thou art Peter, upon this rock I will build my church. Gates of hell shall not prevail against it. And I'll give unto thee the keys to the kingdom of heaven, and whatsoever thou shalt bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, whatsoever thou shalt loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven. Now, did you get what he said about the church? He said, I will build my church. You know, today you sadly see people who are of a religious mindset, I guess you'd say, but they look for a church that teaches what they want. And if they don't find it, they just go build a new community church, the church of whatever, on the rock of whatever. I mean, what are they doing? Well, they doing something that they wouldn't allow to be done to the physical things that they own. Well, what about the body? You know, you find that the church itself was purchased with Jesus' blood. He built it. He is the head of it. He is the Christ, the Son of the living God. And how sad it is that mankind today feels that they can just have a church their way. You can enter the churches round about you in any way you can conceive of, just about. But the Lord says in Acts the 2nd chapter, he adds them to the church. Who? Those that gladly receive his word and were baptized for the remission of sins. You know, what about the church itself? How do you worship? Well, I want to go somewhere where Spirit led. Well, why not the Spirit given word led? Isn't that what the owner of the church, the one who said, I'll build my church, said? John 4, verse 23 and 24. If we're going to worship God, we worship him in spirit and in truth. What's truth? Well, his word is truth, according to John the 17th chapter. You look and you go on, and whenever people look at the church, it's so sad that they would simply take ownership. I know people today who are a little upset about people saying, well, I have a right to just move into your house and take it over. And most people I know say, how horrible is that? That people would allow such to be done or think that they could do such. Well, what about us? If we go and profess to be followers of Christ and profess to be a part of his church, his body, Ephesians the 4th chapter, and then we do what we want with it. You know, the fact is, it's his church. And the sooner we realize that, we realize then that there are many false bodies out there that profess to be churches, but they're not. And we will then look and see, what must I do to be in his church, the body of the saved? If we do that and then live like that, it'll be a great thing, and we will have a great day. Thank you for listening. Thank you again for joining us in this Bible study. We remind you, if you'd like to follow along in our daily Bible reading, the link below in the description of this video will give you the PDF so you can read right along with us. If you have any other questions or if you'd like information on a Bible study, contact us with the information provided on the screen before you.